Hi everyone, and welcome to this very early morning 2 AM teach of Flamecraft. I'm Becky. I don't know, you may have seen me earlier from the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast, when we're all really happy to help support Dan in this amazing charity, Cots for Tots. So without further ado, let's crack on into it. I don't know if you guys want to introduce yourself, or do you want to just crack on with it?
Just carry on.
Cracking on. Right. So I'm going to completely steal the actual text from the rulebook here, because it's too early for me to be doing any kind of ad-lib malarkey. So, Flamecraft rules. Artisan dragons spout specialised flames to help them create goods. They are highly sought after by the shopkeepers, which you can see little pictures of here. You are a flamekeeper skilled at conversing with dragons. You didn't know that, did you?
Nope.
There you go. Placing them in their ideal homes and casting enchantments on shops. Your reputation will grow as you aid dragons and shopkeepers. Your reputation track is the one around here. So we've placed the 6 starter shops, and as you will notice, they've all got certain kinds of items in them. Draco Bell is a meat shop. Hello Nursery, plants obviously. Critical Rolls, bread. Smith Mart, iron. Portable potions, and fragile reptiles. So we've placed the beginner shops. So you have these artisan dragons, which are these guys here. So each particular dragon has a certain kind of affinity. So you play Pan, clues in the name there, in the critical roles. Twig goes into the nurseries. Hickory goes into the meat, as you can see. Bright Gem, obviously, gem shop. We've got 5 players, so we need to change any of the setup, I don't think. So each player gets 3 artisan dragons, which are the ones from here. I don't know if somebody wants to mind just dealing out. Yes, please. 3 of those to everybody. So these are just your basic, useful dragons. And then you have 2 fancy dragons. And they are the ones in this little blue bit here. If someone wouldn't mind dealing 2 fancy dragons out to everybody, that'd be great. So the whole point of this game basically is to collect reputation points and win the game. So you can happily look at these cards that you've got now. So your goal is to become the most storied and successful flamekeeper in town. Grow your reputation by visiting shops and place artisan dragons in particular shops. You cast enchantments on the shops to actually improve their sort of effectiveness and satisfy the goals of your secret fancy dragons, which you all have 2 little blue ones. So if you want to look at those there. So on each player's turn, you must move to a new shop with your piece. You can see here, move it to a new shop. You can't visit the same shop as you were in before, and then you decide whether to do either gathering goods or enchanting the shop. I'm just going to steal your little cheat sheet here. So, the way it works, you take turns, you place your dragon into a particular shop, then you either gather from that shop, in which you gain goods according to the type that is here, collect money and dragons. You can then place a dragon from your hand to that particular shop, and as you see, on each particular shop, so for example on this shop here you can only place gem dragons or leaf dragons. On this one here you can only place meat dragons or, icon makes sense to everybody?
Yeah.
So it's not the icon that's here, it's the icon that's here.
Yeah.
When you place that dragon, you then get the reward here, which is usually for the second spot, a coin bonus. You may then fire up a dragon. So you'll notice on each of the dragons in your hand and on the card, they've got a special ability. It's really quick and easy. Every single type has got the same ones. So all the meat dragons do the same thing. All the meat dragons just get you to place another dragon in the town. And they all do what they say on the list. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So you get to place a dragon, and then you can use a shop ability if there are any. These basic ones don't have those shop abilities. You'll see those as they come along. So that's gathering, so basically that's collecting your resources. Or you can enchant the shop. So with that one, you choose, once you have the resources, you can kind of cash them in to get these things here, and they sit above the shops. It just makes them even better. So then the next time, for example, you enter that shop, you get 2 of that resource, and it keeps going on like that, yeah?
I take it the types have to match the shop.
They do. That is the only thing that has to match. Yeah, all the other ones, like I say, they do have to match, but it's the icons here, not the shop.
But the enchantments, okay.
Yeah, the enchantments go with the shop. They make sense. Yeah. So the end of the game, really important, is triggered when the artisan deck, artisan dragons, your regular dragons there, or your enchantment deck, this thing here, runs out. You can visit the same shop as another player, but you must give them one good or coin in order to go there. So ideally you go to a new shop, but if someone's in the shop you really want to go to, you can actually go there. You just have to pay them a little boon to go there. Done that bit, just checking my notes here. So a maximum of 3 enchantments can be placed on each shop. You can't have one super awesome shop, otherwise that shop's too good and all the other shopkeepers get jealous. Some abilities allow you to reserve an enchantment. You will see that on some of the cards. That basically means you can kind of like snaffle this one, no one else can snaffle it. You can only do that once, no hogging all of the enchantments to yourself. At the end of each turn you do a bit of housekeeping before the next player. As each shop becomes filled with dragons, you then lay another shop. So we've got 1 more of each type and then 4 sort of special ones. They're one of the ones over there. You can only have 14 shops in the whole crown. You discard down to 7 of any one good. So there's no point collecting 1 million bits of meat or 1 million. Once you've used them, you have to have 7. And your hand limit in 7 of one type. You could have 6 times. Yeah, absolutely. You discard down to 7 of any good, like I've just said, and your hand limit is 6 artisan dragons. And there's no limit to fancy dragons you can have. Just a quick thing about the fancy dragons, they're kind of some of them your end goals. If you have a look at them, well in fact I can just grab a couple. You've got, let's be looking on here, you've got 2 different types, you've got sun ones, and you've got sun ones and you've got moon ones. Sun types can be played at any time during your turn, and they're a one-time only sort of kind of super good thing. Moon types are the end of game scoring. If an ability lets you score a moon type mid-game, you can't score it mid-game and during game. And you can't use coins to count as resources for that. So at the end of the game, each coin gives you a reputation point, so you can save up your money, that's useful. And coins are also wild goods. You can use them for any goods type. So if you're really short of something, coins count. All right? This counts as dragons in the town. These ones here. That counts as dragons in the park.
Right.
So they're the ones you can pick from. When you're able to draw a dragon, you can either choose blind from the deck or from the park over there.
And I take it, if you take one from the park, you refill to back to 5.
It absolutely, you said you hadn't played this before. It absolutely does. So at the end of everyone in the game, so when you've either run out of the enchantments or the artisan dragons, everyone has one last go, which is nice. You can then trade your coins in reputation, score your moon dragons, most rep wins, points equal prizes. We haven't got any prizes. Points equal prizes of winning the game. So, normally I've got a D6 on my watch, but my watch has died, so we're going to have to decide who goes first.
I have.
Who's got a Schwazi or a fabulous. There we go. Fingers in, everyone. Suspense. The suspense.
Just on me.
Right. Off you go. So basically,
Right.
start off. You move to the
I'm
shop
so
you
glad
want
I'm
to.
on first.
Move to the shop you want to go to. Pretty much you're going to be gathering, to be honest, the first few times.
So
So when you go to, for example, this one, basically you're going to get 2 of whichever shop you
Right,
go to for
okay.
the first time.
Try not to lean or shake the table because then we can use the overhead because it's a really pretty game. Otherwise, it just changes the thing like
okay.
portrait.
So apologies if any of you are watching and are absolute Flamecraft experts. We're all quite sleep deprived. Well, I speak for myself. So if we make any crazy mistakes, please let us know in the comments and keep us
I'm
honest.
just going to go here because it's the closest. So I get 2 toasts.
2 bread, yep.
So gain goods and
You can place a dragon from your hand
right.
if you want to.
Okay. So So is that a cost there, or do I?
You can put a dragon of that type there, and then you will get the thing that's at the end, so which is a money.
Right. So I can do
A toast dragon or a meat dragon, and then you get the coin.
So I can do that, and I'd get a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you put a meat dragon there, do you get
You do. That's
Fancy
the way of getting a fancy dragon. Yeah.
So then
And then you fire off one dragon that's there, so you can choose which ability
So
it is.
either draw a dragon or place one dragon. So including the one that I've just played.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I feel like we need some kind of like oldie worldy kind of town music on here, like Cobbley Street, doors opening, jingly sound. You know.
So then I could place. So I can activate that.
Yep.
To place that there.
Yep.
And get a fancy dragon.
Yep.
I'm really glad Fancy Dragons the coined on.
And then that doesn't have an ability.
Not
so
yet, no
that's,
basic ones. That's
yeah.
the end of your turn.
Cool.
So if you'd filled up an entire shop, we would replace for a new shop.
Right.
But you can't use that shop this turn. That just becomes available next person's turn.
Sure.
Refill the park. We don't need to do that. And refill any enchantments. We don't need to do that. Who's on to the next player?
Nice.
Can I go to the same shop?
You can, but then you must give him a little gift.
And you don't have
We
anything.
don't have any gifts.
You?
Let me just double check we don't start with any froth.
Let's go with it.
Oh no.
Hang on a second.
That might be a thing. With 5 players, you might get some stuff.
Might get some goodies.
Start with. Did a player set up? Players 4 and 5 get to take a goods token of their choice.
It's not me.
So you guys can pick any goods you like.
When you place your dragon, when you place this one, you can only place these dragons in the shop that you've initially
You have to
put your
place a dragon from that shop, but the ones that then you might fire the ability of it, which might be say that meat dragon, which then you can place one in the town.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Can I have an iron, please?
I'll have a food,
A food.
please.
The meat, the red
Meat. Okay. Right, I'll go this one then.
But again, very sorry for any makers of Flamecraft or Flamecraft absolute aficionados if we're getting stuff wrong, but please feel free to message in and let us know.
That
So
one,
we
I
can
guess.
2 a.m.
Well, some people are very diligent and care very much about these things, don't they?
Right, I'm going to do that one then. So I get these resources when I go there, yeah?
So yeah, if you go to that shop, so you're going to get, you got the 2 iron for going to the shop in the first place. You placed your dragon, gained the reward, which was your fancy dragon,
Oh, I haven't done that
one of those,
Yep.
And then you can fire off one of the ones in that shop.
yet. I'll fire off that one then.
Mhm.
Swap with another dragon in town and fire it. So I'm going to swap with that one.
That's it. Yeah,
So
then you can absolutely ignore the iconography. You can swap it with whichever one you like. Doesn't matter. Because just to let you know that some of the kind of end goals that are on your fancy dragon might say something like have as many similar type dragons in the right shop. So that's or different ones or whatever. So you might then wanting to be sort of getting iron dragons in the iron shop, meat dragons in the meat shop, that sort of thing.
Just gain 2 of 1 good from
So
shop
this
or
one
dragon here.
would be
So 2 more iron, I guess.
1 point for every 2 of that type of dragon in
Yep.
town.
Yep.
3 if that is the
Yeah.
most.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's me done now.
That's it. So have we filled any shops up? No, we're all good. Any more in the park? No, awesome.
So I can go to any shop.
You can?
Yeah. So I go to that one.
Yep.
And I need to place one of my dragons.
Yep.
Right.
Gain 2 resources first, so get your potions.
Okay.
Potions.
2 of these. So if I put that there, have I got to put a potion with it?
No, you
No.
can just put a potion or a gem there
Okay.
to receive 1
So I can put this there.
Gain your coin,
Cheers,
which is
these-
in the
oh.
scout box. Why would the coins not be in the scout box?
Thank you.
Now you can fire off one of the dragons,
That one.
whichever one you like. So that is
Swap with a.
dragon in town. So basically, that means you can kind of get to do almost any active part of it. So you can swap that one with, if if you wanted to do that ability, swap it with that one, then you get to do that ability. So you can swap that dragon for anything you like.
Okay, so I can take
Yep,
that one,
take them out. Yep.
swap it with that one.
Whichever one you like. Yep.
Yeah, just swap them over.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And now you get to do that ability, which is place a dragon in town. So you could have another dragon in your hand that you can place.
From the ones I've got. No, these ones. And I can place that.
Place it in the town, so you can place it wherever you like. So yeah, you could place it there if you wanted to gain another fancy dragon, if that's what you wanted to do.
There, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then I can take
Grab another fancy dragon.
one
Yeah.
of these up. And then that as well.
No, you only
No,
get
that's
to try
it.
the one thing. Yeah. So
Okay.
now we've got a full shop.
Okay.
Somebody wouldn't mind grabbing that top shop. So now start filling up the town, the top shop. So just so everyone knows the ability of this, so if you went to this shop to gather, you would get the iron, get whatever it is, and also the ability, if you wanted to place a dragon in the town, and if you fill a shop, gain 4 points, 4 reputation points. So that would be a great time to say fill this one, for example.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. So in this instance, I get this too.
Get this one, and this one.
Ah, excellent. So 2 potions, please, and 1 meat. If you wouldn't mind passing up.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you can see as the shops get more filled,
You get
you
more
get more
stuff.
goodies. And then when you start getting the resources in order to fulfill these bits, then you can. So obviously if you had 2 meat, 3 potions, you'd get 4 reputation points and 1 dragon, either from the park or the shop, and then this would go on to that shop.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't explain that before very well, did I?
So then I place here, and I get an iron and a...
You get
Yeah, the
the colour, yeah, the money, yeah. So the greyed out bit is just what you can put there should you want.
Yeah.
So could you literally just put an iron there?
You could put an iron or a meat, yeah,
Or okay.
or a meat dragon.
Okay, yeah.
So now you can fire off one of the abilities of those. Whichever one you like.
The loaf one, so that one there.
That needs to be a
And
meat
that's a
dragon.
meat, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
Needs to
sorry.
be meat.
Yeah, cool.
If
Okay.
you wanted to place the bread one, you could put it there to get a fancy dragon, or if you wanted to complete the shop, you could do an iron
Iron
or
ore
potion.
potion.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Definitely some kind of Diagon Alley kind of background.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a fancy dragon, right?
It is, but
But
that's
I
a
haven't
leaf.
got the right one,
But
so
you
I'm
put
going
it
to go
there,
here.
yeah.
So I'll take another money, please. That's my turn.
So we've got another shop filled, so we need to turn over another.
Doesn't he get victory points now because he filled the shop? Didn't you say on this thing? Or
That's
only
like
That's when you go to the shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that there.
So this is another special one, pay 1. So when you go to that shop and do this gather action at the end, you can do the ability which is pay 1 coin for 4 VP, reputation, sorry. Then you can give a coin to somebody else and get another 4. So it's sort of sharing the,
Right. Sharing the love.
sharing the love, yeah.
Where's the mayor? What are you doing?
Open coin slots.
What's that?
Oh, fancy dragon. Fancy dragon.
And 3 diamonds.
3 diamonds.
Gems.
Yes.
Are these ones 3 different goods?
Can I have a potion, food and a gas? Thank you. And then yeah, I fill up the shop.
Another shop.
Another shop.
Are these?
I'm assuming they're not spaces. They don't look like shops.
No. No. So I'll.
Two areas.
finished, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, right. So I am...
So is this simple, any dragon?
Anything, yeah, any colour, yeah.
So I think I'm going to come over here. So I would get goods, so that's another bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I may place a dragon and gain a reward. So place a dragon there, get 2 money. So then I may fire up 1. So I'll fire up this one to draw 1.
By match.
So draw that. And then may use the shop ability, if any. So I'm going to spend 1 to gain 4
Absolutely. So you are
green.
And a gift one to gain 4 more.
Yeah, so who hasn't got money?
I haven't got one.
I'm not aware.
Oh, they all pack up now.
Yeah.
It's not
Him,
like,
him.
oh, definitely
I
me.
haven't got money.
I think as you've got the lease, I'll give you 1 money and have another 4. So then end of turn, flip over any new shots and then refill park.
No. Yeah, so we need to put an all in the park, but we didn't fill a shop, did we?
No.
No.
That's very good. Right, just clarifying a rule with Captain Google here.
How do we get the basic dragons again?
Usually when you draw, it will say, you know, draw.
So like the
Draw that.
bread dragons
Yeah,
will
please.
let you draw.
Oh.
The pan ones there.
I see.
So if you fire up a bread dragon, you can draw
A normal dragon again, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. What
Board
do I
game
do?
geeks
Do that.
will know it must
Go over here then, so gain 2.
So 2 bread and 1 meat.
Yeah,
very
open
far away.
spaces of
Go
stores,
for it.
shape points, placement of order. So
2 bread and 1 meat.
find that most appropriate.
So you may then place a dragon and gain a reward.
Place a dragon, gain a fancy dragon. And then,
Fire up a dragon.
Is that a
yeah.
then fire
And
up
then
and
a
then
fire
like-
up pan to draw a dragon. You said you can take from
Yeah,
here
from
as
the
well?
park or the deck. I think this game is quite slow to get started, but once you've kind of got the
It's that kind
The
of whole
more-
engine. Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So and because it's a really kind of a good changeable piece, so one of the dragon's special abilities is move dragons around. So if you think actually I don't want people to be able to get 4 diamonds or whatever, you can like no 4 diamonds. You can swap them around. So
Sure.
it does start becoming a lot more swaps.
Yeah.
That's me done then, I think.
Did you
I
complete?
feel-
You filled
I
a
filled
thing,
the
yeah.
job,
So
so-
we need to turn a new shop ready for the next. We can put it wherever you like.
Go here, I think.
And you need to refill the park as well.
Absolutely, one more
Oh, yeah.
dragon just in the park there. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, take these.
I think they're all your special ones. Are they all yours?
Much
I
easier
think
to
I
reach
got
then.
picked up to show the style, sorry.
You totally had them, didn't you? Yes, they are all my
Yeah.
special dragons, yeah.
What do I get?
Yeah, what did
We've got another one.
What I like about it is they're so pretty. I know that's really, really very basic reason to like a game. Not really gonna
It's not, because I love pretty games.
Yes. Why play a boring game when you can play a pretty game?
Yeah.
What does this actually do?
So paying the cost of an enchantment,
Oh,
store it and leave it in the row. So you don't take it, you pay the cost, which would be the resources.
so I have
it
to actually
needs.
pay that, or I use this to
Mhm.
pay it?
No, you'd have to pay it.
I have to pay it as well, okay?
Get the score for it, and then leave it the rest, and then you could do it again and again and again. If you, well,
Oh,
you
okay.
could then leave it yourself.
Yeah, cool.
Am I going?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What can I do at this point? Because
So you move to a different shop.
yeah, I've not got anything for any shops.
I mean, you don't have to do everything that's on there. So if you just wanted to go somewhere where you wanted to gain stuff for getting your resources to get your enchantment, because this is where you get most of your VPs from.
So I don't need to put a dragon
You don't
back.
have to. No.
So if I is there a disadvantage of leaving my shop?
You can't stay in the same shop. If the shopkeeper gets bored of you, you have to go.
Oh, I have to move.
I'll say you. Well, any of us that have worked in shops, you all know those customers. You know
Yes.
them.
Yep.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah.
So if I
So you
move,
have to move your dragon to a different shop. Yeah,
if I move to this one.
you can, but you're not going to get a huge amount of resources.
Okay.
But you would get to use the shop ability, so that's what you wanted to do.
Gift up to 3.
And that's a bit of a nice thing to do, so maybe don't want to do that. Or if you wanted to go to somewhere particular, if you wanted
That's
to
a
go
nice
to this
thing to
shop,
do, so maybe
Yeah.
you don't
yeah,
want
so
to
you
do
don't want to do
that.
that. So if you want to go to this shop, for example, you can, but you need to play purple player 1 something, 1 good.
Okay.
You might not want to do that either. Depends how nice you're feeling, doesn't it? I leant on the table. Podcast, damn it. That's why we're used to just the audio. Don't have to think about wobbling the table. So you can go wherever you like. So that one,
That one.
yeah, might be a good one, just because then you're going to get 3 iron straight away.
Okay. Yeah. No.
So
3 iron. Yeah.
There you go.
Place a dragon if you
Thank
wanted to, but you do. Oh, you could place.
Oh, I have got one.
Place the purple one.
Oh no, it has to be. Yeah, so you could place
Yeah.
it
Potion
there.
can go
You
there.
can place it in the
Oh,
shop.
sorry.
Yeah.
In the shop.
There,
Yeah,
and you
give
get
one
gold.
coin.
Yep.
With that as well.
Thank you.
And you can fire off a dragon
Go
there.
there. You get
One
all
of
the
them.
stuff now.
I can't read the writing. Even though I've got my contact list in. There's a quick list of the dragons, so I can
What's
tell
that?
you.
The purple one, or
Where's that? Just so that you can fire off either one of those, so you can fire off
game
Game
game 2
two?
of a good,
Yeah. Should I do that?
whichever one you
Yeah.
like, whatever goods you want. So it's worth thinking about. So the things you've got are those. So if you look for some,
So
toast and a meat.
I purchase these with what I've got.
yeah. Well, you
Okay.
purchase them and then you enhance the shop with them.
So I've got 3 iron, haven't I, for
Yeah.
that? So
Or you could do this one when you next want to do it, because basically you've got, if you get 1 more potion, then you could do that 3
You got
times.
zero,
Oh,
so
actually 2
you
times
use
then
0
it's useful.
points.
So you'd get 2.
So if I get 2 of one,
It's not a 0,
Yeah.
it's a
one good, I
6.
can get 2
Six,
potions.
yeah.
Yeah, get potions.
Yeah, 2 potions.
And then you can use a shop ability if there is one. I don't think there is one over there.
No.
is there?
No.
It's still a basic one.
But you have filled the shop.
Oh yeah, so you get to turn over a new
Oh, yeah.
shop.
Sure, you can.
Stick it
Place
down
it where you want. What does that do? Makes
But just remember everyone that you can only have up to 7 of one type of resource, so no total stockpiling of all the biscuit, all the toast in town. Or
All the
whatever.
business.
Damn.
I want it to be the toast dragon.
You want the
though.
toastmaster. I think they probably had really good fun thinking of the names of these dragons.
Oh, they're brilliant. I do love the punniness.
Yeah, me too. Who doesn't love a good pun, eh?
I think Wingnut's got to be my favourite so far. Can't go there because I
They're
can't.
just like,
I can't place a dragon there, right? 'Cause it's full.
it's full, yeah. But if you go there, you're going to get all the goodness, right? So, it's tricky.
It's not always about placing a dragon.
No.
How am I keeping track of the hearts I've got?
Oh, when you get them.
Oh, okay.
So currently only green has got 8 at
I'm
the
going
minute.
to go there. So I'd like a potion, a meat, and 2
Gems.
gems.
So don't forget, when you want to start claiming these things, you need to go to the shop that these go with,
Sure.
and then
Yeah.
do your cashing in of your resources, get your reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on calling it VP. We all know what that means, don't we?
Yeah.
Victory points, because I actually didn't for quite some time. I thought this VP,
You know
what
what?
people are talking about.
Just lots of vice presidents.
Yeah, which is absolutely just, you know, Kamala Harris just flying around it.
And I can fire a dragon?
You can fire any dragon in that shop. So that's when it can be quite useful to, you know, if you wanted to swap dragons around or gain some more resources or
Oh, crystal's
have
quite
you?
useful. Give 3 different goods.
Crystal dragons, yeah. Crystal maze dragons.
So bread makes you dragons.
I think it's quite sweet,
Meat
the
gets
actual,
more
there's
dragons.
extra pieces in here, like more advanced dragons. And I think it's probably named after the maker's friends and things,
Oh, wow.
which is actually really cute.
Can you only get VP from the van shops?
From the shops, yeah, and you get VP for getting the
Okay.
stuff for
So
the...
the fancy dragons, you still need to place them at shops.
Can I have
No,
two
Fancy
money,
Dragons don't get placed
please?
at shops. Fancy Dragons have either got a little moon icon, which
Yeah.
means they are end of game scoring, or a little sun icon, and at any point in your turn you can do the thing.
Oh, so you can just drop it.
Yeah,
sort
you'd be
of
like,
thing.
boom, this is my stuff.
So you could do your
Check out my
turn.
fancy
So you
dragon
could do
baby.
your turn.
Yeah,
Then
it's
basically
in your
before
turn.
the turn ends, I can go bam. I want to do that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry guys, can I have 2 coins?
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
to double check
Have
that you
two
don't have to
coins.
do it first, but I don't think you do.
Imagine if it's an instant.
It just says on your turn before
Yeah,
the game
on your
ends.
turn.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so yeah, just drop it when you want, sort of thing.
just be like, mic drop, fancy dragon, here it is.
Get him hoarding all his goods over there.
I'm
Got
so
so much stuff.
fancy.
I've got no money yet.
Peasant.
Okay.
Do we know a current
Call me a peasant.
money total that we've raised so far?
5,600.
5,600. Oh my
Crikey.
goodness.
Is that including Paul Grogan's total, or
I don't know. Total.
Wonder how much
Any of
short
you
we're
out
up to.
there that have donated,
Donation update.
everyone says thanks.
sorry?
That's all right.
It's
5,600.
So, yeah.
So the ones with this little kind of, is like a starter shop, so they don't have any special abilities.
Please carry on.
5, 6, 4, 7. Is
Wow.
the total so far.
Wow.
I'm not sure if that includes Paul Rogan or not, but even
Even so, it's
So
Very well done.
you get the fancy dragon. Fabulous.
Okay. And then
You
I
fire
can
that
fire
dragon
it
off
on,
if you
so
want to.
I can
Yep.
place another dragon then?
Or, yeah. Hold on, sorry. So gain 2 of 1 good from the shop or from the dragons here. So you can gain
Oh, right.
2 potions. Or,
Or
2 steel guys.
yeah.
Do I have... Well, I could have the potion for going on that stuff.
How many potions?
Just one.
Just the one.
And then...
So either 2 iron or 2 potions.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, I'll just gain from the dragon to the iron.
So 2 iron.
2
yeah.
iron.
And then you can, if you want to, do the ability of that shop, which is take one of the dragons here, which is only that one, put it back in your hand, replace it with a park dragon there, and then fire off that one.
Can I have one of the brick ones?
There is no brick ones
No,
there.
sorry,
You've
the,
got old meat.
the meat ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hot dog or potato.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
So I think it just gets replaced there, just because that's where the original one was.
Yes, that's right. Nate doesn't have an anus.
Sorry, Dan, what was that? Yeah. So, place a dragon in the town. Dragon wherever you like. As long as it meets the icon, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. So you get 2 BP.
Take your turn.
2 BP. So you cut off. What colour are you?
Take your turn.
Dark blue.
blue.
Sorry.
Please.
He's cheating.
It's on there.
I like this one. I like this one for this time.
Bread.
I'm not tired. You're tired.
I'm not tired. You're tired.
I'm going in.
You just know that Dan had such good fun making those. He
Take your turn.
to himself, wouldn't he? Just
Take your
sandwich.
turn.
Please. Cheesy bangers.
And the reason I am called Cheesy Bangers is because on the way to the UKGE, me and JP were travelling in the same car. For very strange reasons, in the end, my husband Curly was travelling in the car with Dan. And so me and JP were like, right, we're going to be singing in this car the whole way. And Curly was like, I'm really glad I'm not in your stupid car. And we're thinking, you're with Dan. Singing's going to happen in your
Yeah.
car, 100%. And the set list we were listening to was called Cheesy Bangers.
That's absolutely outrageous.
So that's
Cheesy
very
bangers.
Are you done?
I'm done, yeah.
Nice one. Right. Okay. I think I'm going over here for some bling bling.
Gemmy leaves.
So 3 gems.
If you want to gather, yeah, if that's what you want
Yeah,
to do.
gather. Yeah. So game
3
goods
gems, 1 leaf.
and 1 leaf. Nice one. So So I may place a dragon, but I can't.
No, absolutely.
So then,
Fire off on one of the dragons if you want to.
so gain 3 different goods.
Yep.
So I can gain a gem. Let's gain a gem, a meat, and an iron. I don't think there is a shop ability, is there?
No, not on
No.
that one, unfortunately. I'm just going to scooch over here and grab
No.
that one.
And that will be my turn complete.
So if you turn the cards over, I've just realised, I mean, I did see it a long time ago, but that was, I've slept since then. It does tell you quickly what the dragons do on
Yes.
that. So, okay. It's almost like you'd think I would have researched this. and I have, in fairness, I did. I have played it a
But
few
it's
times.
also 2:30, well, it's
Yeah.
2:45.
When I was preparing for this at about 1 o'clock, I thought, I'm really glad I wrote the stuff down how to, because I could be reading this in French for
Your
as
turn.
much
You
as
can
it's going
try
to
and
be
take
right
it a
now.
go. There.
So what's everyone's highlights been so far?
2 potions.
Yours got to be surely winning all the raffle.
No, it's probably the top town in the play.
Oh, okay, I still need to play that. It sounds really good.
It was quite
Really sounds
interesting.
really good.
I was the like, convinced everyone on the song just sat there and said I can't do anything for the whole game. Just killing people off. Got down to 5 people, got killed in a whim. So I was like, you look a bit dodgy, I'm voting for you.
$2. Collect your money.
Money.
Surprised no one's
Shop.
visiting the same shops yet and having to pay each other, because that really galled me when I really wanted whatever it was in that shop and had to keep paying. I was like, I don't want to give you my goods.
And done. Okay.
So what happens when all the plots are full and there's no...
There's no more shops. The town is full, just tough.
So that's it then.
But by that point, probably quite a lot of the dragons are out, and then obviously the end of the game is triggered when there is either no more dragons in the deck or no more enchantments.
Right, okay.
And I would predict that very soon you're going to start enchanting rather than gathering, because you've all got a lot of stuff.
No.
Still small.
But don't forget, as soon as you start doing the enchantments, you start getting more stuff.
Yeah,
Then so does everybody else.
It'll
So-
snowball.
I need to pay for people to do things.
This is it. Nobody wants to give anybody else stuff from the engine, do they?
Nope.
If I move now, I've got no dragons.
Okay.
So does that matter?
Well, if you move to a shop that is there any
Yeah.
shops that means you can place a dragon in the town, no.
If you went to this one, you could activate that to draw a dragon.
And you could
Okay.
put one in
Walk
that place
over
anyway.
there and get
Yeah.
dragons there, either one.
So you could go
Anyone's
there and be
got
very
that.
generous and pay a money and then get 4 VP.
Oh,
You
yeah.
give someone else some money, you get another 4 VP. But
And get a dragon.
Just
Depends what
remember
you want.
who gave you some money in the
that's
first
it.
place.
Yeah, there is always that, isn't there? Are you paying it?
Yeah.
So
Uh,
I could just go to a shop
Yeah.
and get
And just get all the
4
stuff. Yeah, just get all the
V,
goodies.
and then
Yeah.
but I don't have to.
Yeah.
But you can only have up to 7 of the same kind. So, like I said, no, stockpiling of potions. It's
Okay.
not coronavirus time anymore. There's no.
You got 2
Or
potions.
being dragons stockpiling gems.
Yeah, none of that. None of, I know
Okay.
that's very thematic. I know.
Shelley Taylor, the ray of sunshine we all need at 3 a.m.
But I'm afraid you've got us instead.
If I
Testing that it works. And preferably while she was out of the room, so it's surprising.
She'll love that. She'll
Unless
love
she's
that.
watching the stream.
We'll hear her in a minute. We'll find out if she was listening.
so I've moved there. So
Yep.
I get 4
So you
VP.
get all the get your goods first. You get your 3 toast and a potion. It is
Where's
that
that?
time in the morning because you've gone to that shop and you're gathering.
You gain
I'm guessing
goods.
you're gathering rather than enchanting, right?
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Unless
yeah.
you want to cash this in, but you can't.
So you collect what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
Have
right.
you not been taking that?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
we've been shortchanging you from the
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, I've got plenty of
Oh
stuff anyway.
no!
On from watching.
I should have been
Don't think
paying
so.
more attention. shouldn't I? Terrible teacher.
So do I need to put places on 4?
Sorry?
Is that right?
Yeah, so if you've paid $1, yeah, paid a
You need to
coin.
pay $1.
do
I need
what
to
I'm
pay
doing.
one.
And then pay $1 to
$1,
somebody else.
If you want
Well, you
If
pay
you want
you
to-
pay one for 4,
Yeah,
and pay
and
another
then
one
you
for
can
somebody.
gift the money to someone else
So-
for, but you don't have to gift it.
That one
You
goes
just
back to the
say-
supply.
That goes, yeah, that goes
Ah.
back to.
One goes in the supply, yeah, way away.
Okay, back in the
That's the
supply.
first one.
Yeah.
And then you may bestow the generosity of a coin to one of your other fellow players for another 4.
I don't want to be generous.
Did you hear that, guys? She don't want to be generous. Just say.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, when you were generous.
Yeah, when I was generous.
And yeah, don't forget that you
Good
can
to
play
know.
your Sun Dragon abilities at any time during your turn.
How many can you play at a time?
Pardon?
Can you play one per turn or as many as you want?
I think you can play as many as you want if it's your turn.
Yeah, I don't think it's
If it's your
specified.
turn, it does not say in the rules anywhere once per go. If you have fulfilled a Sun Dragon goal, you may reveal it at any time on your turn and gain its rewards.
So once all the dragons are placed, can you not get any more?
As soon as the dragon deck is gone, that triggers the end
How-
of the game.
How do you get more if there's dragons in the way? You know what I mean? How more are these ones? If you've got a dragon placed over it, you can't place another dragon there.
No, there's no other way.
Shelley Taylor, the ray of sunshine we all need at 3 a.m.
You can swap these out if you use the...
Yeah, you can swap. Yeah, so if you knew, I mean, usually it's this middle section. So if you've got one of those cards that says you can swap a dragon with another place, you could nick that one there, and then that one will be freed up again.
Okay.
My turn.
I think so. You've
Yeah.
gathered your stuff. You've done your shop. Yeah.
So, could you stick that one on the
This one here?
smart, please? And I'm enchanting,
Oh, we got a first enchantment, everyone.
and I'm going with that one.
That one. Yeah. So pay your resources.
So 3 potions and 2 meat.
Lovely. So you gain yourself 1 dragon from either the deck or the park.
And that goes
And that it just kind of tucks just behind, just so that you can see that there is another.
Like that?
Yeah, that's lovely. 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 But don't forget your VP. I don't remember how many VP it was.
6.
But it's 6.
I think that's what it said.
4.
Oh, you should have started with this.
You should have started with the 6.
4 then.
Purple for 4.
And
You gain a dragon.
4, and you gain a dragon. So park or deck, you choose.
would like an iron dragon, please.
Patina.
It's good, isn't it?
I love it.
God bless you, dragon. Olive. That's a bit bland.
Olive.
I can fire any number of the dragons there.
You can do them all if you want.
Okay, so
Can you?
So you've got 2
So,
iron dragons,
2 iron dragons and a potion dragon.
from shop.
or from the dragon.
So when you
there.
enchant, you can do
Yeah.
So you can gain 2 irons or 2 potions.
or if you just want to do
But
2.
you can do that
Does
twice.
this get response?
That's decent.
It does, but after your turn, so
Okay,
you can't
cool.
do a second one now. If you
Yeah,
wanted
no,
to.
that's fine.
And then you can swap a dragon within town and enchanted. So that's when you could, if it was in the middle section. I know, because it's going to get replaced, isn't it? So no, I don't. I think you can get any more fancy dragons. I can't see a way that the mechanic that would work.
Then I will go with
But you could do more.
yeah.
So what goods are you going to have? I mean, you are stuck with iron or potions.
Yeah, so I'll take 2 iron,
2 potions.
another one of those to fire, so I'll get 2 potions.
And then you can swap with a dragon in town and then fire it. So you basically get to do whichever one you want.
So I'll place one of mine.
Swap it
No.
with the town one, but you can swap anyone with it. Doesn't matter about the iconography. So you can basically get to do, if you wanted another load of.
But that's coming off of there and going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they swap
They
locate.
literally swap. So if it was with that one, it would literally swap. Teleports.
And it doesn't matter on the symbol.
No. So for example, if you wanted like a supersonic like iron foundry, you could swap it with another iron dragon, then everybody that went there is just going to get a ton of iron, including yourself, of course.
You get more iron than you can have.
Yeah.
More
I-
iron than you can handle.
We'll go to. So if you pass me the purple lavender.
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 Can I only use an
Do it.
enchantment for a shop like that.
Wah, I've not got a sound clip.
So I'd have to swap it.
I want to separate.
Don't move it. You swap it.
Oh, that's
You
it.
know that you're going to
You swap it with a different
let's say
dragon.
you think you can fulfill
Oh, okay. So I can't
Yeah.
swap it.
No, you don't move it. You need to swap it.
to a potion
So I'll
shop.
do that.
Can I go?
With anything.
collect
It doesn't
stuff
have
and then
to
use
have
that
to be a purple one.
No, you can
And I
either
get what's
gather
there.
or enter.
No. You just swap it.
Just
You
a
swap
like
it
for
and
like.
you-
Yeah.
Dragon's ability is.
I see.
Oh, which is the same ability, so I don't want to do that. Okay, fine. Sorry.
You could if you wanted to do the same ability again. You can swap it with
Wah, I've not got a sound
You don't
clip.
play the ability as well, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fire it.
So when you swap it, you do the second ability as well.
Yeah.
What did
so
he
then
do? So-
you just swap it again.
So you
Actually,
can literally just chain it back
then
and
I
forwards
will swap
infinitely.
it for me
Hold
because I
on.
want a dragon.
They fire any number of dragons here. So he did the swap, didn't he? Which was
Yeah, so he's done that swap, so surely it wouldn't.
Yeah. So swap with the dragon,
Yeah.
then town and fire it,
Oh,
So then he'd go over to Foundry.
This goes to
Yeah.
Foundry,
and then you get to do
and I get
to
that
place the dragon in the town.
ability.
So you can place the dragon, but it has to match the iconography.
Yeah, so that's fine. So I can go there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll take a fancy dragon. Hopefully. Thank you. That was what I was trying to go for. I was.
So if you want it,
So,
so now
yeah.
we reveal the enchantment. So we've got Wraith Rose.
I do not have any gems.
So yeah, if you, for example, let's say you wanted to fulfill that, you'd have to put your dragon in a leaf shop, then do the enchant action, which is then do the thing. Does that make sense?
Did you scroll from end again?
Yeah, moons are at the end again because it's night time. So it's not.
Can I have one meat? Can I have one
I'm not tired, you're tired.
One what?
meat?
Yeah.
And you get a potion.
And a potion.
And a potion.
And then I will fire up the dragon.
What's your
Swap it.
question on this one?
Mhm.
It says sets.
So if you've got 2
Can I have a
potions
dragon?
and 2 iron, it's that one. If you've got 4 potions, 4 iron, it's that one. If you've got 8
Okay.
potions,
So I've only
So
taken
dragon.
oh sorry,
No,
it's
it'll
4.
be 4
That's
potions,
1,
4
that's 2,
iron.
that's 3, that's 4.
Yeah.
So I want 3. I could do 3.
Yeah.
So that's
You don't
4.
get, yeah.
It's not a lot, is
Can you
it?
pass me the dragon?
Which one would you
Yeah,
like?
so on top.
He doesn't care about the dragon. All dragons are equal to him. He doesn't
Yep.
discriminate between any of them.
And can I get them the card ability? Can I gain one of each type of good, please?
One
Nice.
each.
That is a bit of an overpowered trap, I think, but it's good. Then you can pay a coin to do it all over
What do you
again
get?
as well.
I don't have coins. I'm not allowed them.
No coins for you.
Oh, dragon just ran away. I'm ruining everything.
Ruined. Ruined.
So how long have we all been into board gaming generally? What's the...
Since I met Asbo.
So is Dan your version of JP is to us? So he's the one that got everyone into it. We all blame him when we can't afford
Yeah.
anything because we bought all our money on games.
Well, I can't afford anything because I buy too much magic.
Magic, scourge of everyone's bank balance.
I blame Dan for getting me into Mind Clash games.
You can donate via our website, the24hourboardgamemarathon.co.uk.
And if he was here, that is what he'd say.
Check. I
Yeah.
can play this anytime.
Absolutely, anytime
Okay,
you
so
like.
I'll play this now because
Yeah.
my total money equals the total money that's available in shops. Is that correct?
Gain $5 if your total money matches. Yeah,
That's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So
there you go. 5. 5.
9 now.
Reputation.
And that one goes back.
It just, yeah, I think it just gets it started. It's just sit around and Sundays. Just double check that.
Is your go?
So it's my go.
Yeah.
Right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Probably going to the shop I might have. I'm waiting for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. I think.
Shelley Taylor, the ray of sunshine we all need at 3 a.m.
I'm
Well,
going.
that's pointed, isn't it?
I'm going to purple potions. So I get a potion, a meat, and
Wah, I've not got a sound clip.
Oh my god.
It does.
Yeah, if I'd known it was
Right.
Well, you might, but not for that specific thing.
Right, so I'm going to, so that was to fire up a dragon.
Now there's a burning question on my mind. Which one of you is going to fall asleep during the 24-hour board game marathon first? Bet you it's you, Townbow. Got your teddy bear.
So I'm going to do that.
Hey everyone, it's JP from the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast. When they were doing that, when we were at the UKG in Birmingham, oh god, I'd say it was embarrassing, but JP was having it.
I bet it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Funny.
Shelley Taylor, the ray of sunshine we all need at 3 a.m.
Well,
It was funny.
Dan's an overgrown school children.
Yeah, well, when him and JP got together, it was
Nah, I've not got a sound clip.
non-stop nonsense.
Okay, I'm going to play a sun dragon, if I may.
You may.
So I'm going to play sunlight. So I have to pay 5 gems to gain 3 whatever they're called, victory points, glory. I don't know.
Colour, what kind of dragon are you?
Green.
Green. 3, was that?
Yeah, and I also get 2 coins as well.
There we go.
And that is my turn complete.
Right. Go ahead then.
So you must pay green.
Yeah, have this.
Little bonus.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna get
Hey, you'll crap you don't want.
Anything you don't want. Anything you don't want, yeah.
And it's quite good if it's more than 7. So like more than 7, because unless they use it next time, they've got to throw it away. So that's quite nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like that.
I'm gonna
And I do.
do this.
You have 3 dragons in one shot.
And you have 3 dragons.
Yeah, like, oh, so can I go into that shop?
You have to pay both people, yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna do this enchantment.
It's a very small shop. You really got to make it worth the shopkeeper as well to let you in.
You're enchanting, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've gone to the potion shop, yeah?
Yeah, do that once and pay the 6. 2.
That's there.
3. So 6 points.
6 reputation. There we go, 6 reputation.
Fire the 3 dragons up.
You
So
do.
those 2.
So yeah, place a dragon in the town if you want to.
Yeah, I do.
And then gain 3 different goods
All
twice.
the way around. Very green.
Get that ready for Hannah in case she wants to enchant everywhere.
There, and a special dragon.
Oh, it's so fancy.
I'm going to do those 2, so getting 3 different goods twice. And that's me done then.
If you like the punny names of dragons, have you ever played Ex Libris?
No, I've never even heard of it.
So it's kind of very thematically similar, apart from like kind of building shops. You're building a library
Oh, okay.
of fantasy books.
Oh, okay. So like other books name things like, how to fall with grace by Cliff Edge, that kind of thing.
They've got very punny names.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's loads of them, and half the fun of the game is just kind of looking at what
Working out.
titles you've got.
Nice.
I think they're coming out with
Yeah.
an expansion soon.
Move that one there.
You can.
Collect stuff.
Yes, so you would get.
But you do, just in case this is like the
Oh,
best
yeah.
card for you ever. I mean, it's not, but there we go.
No.
But you could move to the diamond shop and do that, just saying.
I don't want to do that yet.
Nope, alright.
Okay, so you get two bread,
2 bread, 2 meat.
2 bread and 2 meat.
Thank you.
You can't place a dragon in that shop because it's currently full and you can fire off one of the dragons in there.
I want to do that one and draw a dragon.
Yeah, beautiful. So from the park, all the decks, totally up to you.
Can I take that one?
You can take whichever one you
Hot
want.
dog.
Hot dog, yeah.
They all stuck together.
I've not whistled at all while I've been on the podcast.
Sorry, Joe, I didn't know your hearing was that good.
I can hear a sweet rapper rustle from a mile.
Yes, that's right. Nate doesn't have an anus.
All done.
I think I'm done
Okay.
then. Yeah.
How many fancy dragons?
Could you guys move purple to the next one along?
Guilty
Oh,
treasures.
God.
I've been
Guilty
fancy
treasures.
dragon hunting.
Are you enchanting, good sir? Or are you gathering?
No, I'm gathering.
Gathering.
So 2 toast and 2 potions, please, guys.
Might be a pretty rubbish sandwich, wouldn't it? Potion sandwich.
You don't know what the potion is, yeah.
Well, that's true. Ketchup, actually, yeah.
It'd be like,
And I would like.
Fire off one of the dragons.
I will fire off the toast one.
What kind of dragon would you like?
pot luck, or do you need something?
Potluck or, yeah, park dragon or rando dragon?
I will take the toast dragon.
The toast dragon.
I wonder how they chose the kind of the groups here. Like, obviously, you know, very important toast, but toast, potion, iron, gem.
I don't. The
Leaf.
plant one's a bit.
The plant ones are all kind of about
It's
being
very-
nice to you and sharing things.
It's very
quite-
thematic of like D&D sort of dragons, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose. Yeah.
Diamond
Yeah.
dragon.
I feel like a
Yeah.
toast
Poison
dragon would
dragon.
be. Yeah, that's like my spirit animal.
Is that you done?
Do you have a?
Sorry, I fired and made ability.
Yeah.
So you can do the pay a coin, get 4,
Oh, yeah, I'll do
then
that.
pay another coin
One
to somebody.
supply, please.
Get 4.
Yep.
He's going to be Oh.
Are you going to bestow the bounty of a dollar to somebody?
Mayo.
A shiny, whole shiny dollar.
Storming ahead on points.
Very rare.
So when you have to give someone a good, you pick what it is.
Yeah.
You can pick whatever good you like. Yeah.
No.
I can spy some rubbish goods coming your way, guys.
Who wants me?
I like meat.
I'll take some meat. I've said that now.
We were a little bit too eager there.
Enchanting, right? He's enchanting.
Oh, he's enchanting.
2 leaf, 3 meats, fairy jubilee enchantment. So 1 dragon from the town and or the deck, and 4 VP. There we go. We're off. Sorry, right my arm on you. I do apologise. It's been a long day.
I'm already on 2.
Oh, who's read that?
No one's
Nobody.
ready.
We're just going to put the heart back there because, you know, why not?
You're banished.
Oh,
Wow. Right, let's go quickly.
get out of the town, you've been
Can I
told.
have the break dragon?
No. Toast dragon.
So the toast dragon.
Toast dragon,
Well, it's
yeah.
toast after the dragon's been there. It's bread to start with, isn't it?
And then I
Question
can fire
is-
up all the dragons?
Only if you enchanted, yes?
Yes, you did.
Fire up those dragons.
So you have 2 potion dragons and a broke dragon.
Can I have
So, because, yeah.
a leaf dragon for my bread dragon?
Yeah, that one wouldn't have been a. Is that right?
It's one of these leaf. If you wanted a leaf ability, it's going to
Oh,
be one
No,
of these.
no. Right, yeah.
That one.
That comes out as soon as you draw it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you can
Does
draw
it
from
get
there.
replaced straight away, or
It's at the end of the turn.
Okay, so that's not
you
that
could
then.
take a random and just hope it's a.
No,
Oh.
I won't want a leaf one.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
You can have a leaf one.
I don't know why I want a leaf one, but I did.
You just did.
Why not?
You haven't had one yet.
Can you swap that with one of the red ones?
That makes sense.
Then I'm gonna. And that gets fired up too. And this one's going to go here. One of them.
He's after the fancy dragons.
And then I'm going to swap that on with the other red one.
And again.
And I'm going to work out where I want to put it.
So you've got bread, meat, leaf, any potion. So anything you like, actually.
I'm going to have a coin. Just going to have a coin.
A coin. He's got
It's
you.
a good job we haven't got metal coins here because it'll be twinkling. That's probably not good for the
Or-
ambience of a.
or like wooden ones and like
Yeah.
shit.
The clattering, yeah. Done?
Yeah?
Yeah. Shoot then.
Have you done that? Yeah. Cool. Right. I am coming over to the Smith Mark.
Yes, that's not where I was going. Just words are going to be following you around the whole
You
time.
get to reveal your part
Oh, yeah.
dragons. 'cause
Ba-bam.
You might want them.
Ba-bam. No toast.
I saw that one as well.
Oh, okay. So the shop has 3 dragons of the same type, gain 6. Oh, look at that. He has been working that one out. So
Wait.
6 VP for you.
What does it say? If a shop or at the shop?
A shop.
Ah, okay.
Added bonuses there. Look at our lovely guys. Oh, it's disappeared. To look kind of squishy. JP, what are you doing?
He doesn't know. It's a surprise.
I'm going to enchant.
Are you doing weird things today?
Where'd you go?
Oh no, I can't enchant. I thought I had.
Oh, enough.
You're sitting in the back.
You don't have enough meat, JP.
I don't have.
Wait, where'd you go? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to get
I'll get the meat, but it doesn't help me now.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
So you get the one for the enchantment.
Yeah, they're the kind of
Yeah,
secret.
no, I was going to enchant, but I've realised I've miscalculated.
Oh no!
So,
Enchantment miscalculation.
yeah.
So what does that get you? Just literally one more.
Yeah, the enchantment gets
So
every
1,
resource that you
2,
gather
3,
there. Yeah.
4 metal.
And one
Yep.
meat.
Metal!
You cannot kill the metal.
Can you enchant a shop twice?
Yeah, up to 3 times.
Oh, damn.
Like after that, like I say, the shop becomes so amazing, all the other shopkeepers get jealous. So only 3, max 3 enchantments.
Okay, and I can either get 2 of, or let this go somewhere.
What have we got then?
I'm firing.
There's an any there.
There's an any, and there's an any.
Another any.
Oh, actually, right, so I will use this to place a dragon in town,
Yeah.
and I will put Suzette over in that one for 3
3, and you are green.
green.
1, 2, 3. Luscious.
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 And I shall finish my turn there. How many people have you got watching?
All 500 of you, and you can give £1 and think how much money that would be. Even I can work that kind of out at this kind
Think
of
of the
time.
children.
Think of the children. It's all right. That's fine.
Everyone's here.
Yeah, you jump me on the.
You like
Yeah.
my big brother?
Anyone's here.
Anyone who's anyone.
Absolutely. All the
Yeah, on
cool
that
people.
one, yeah. I'm going to enchant it.
Lovely. With the toast, meat, and 3 potions.
3 potions.
Fantastic.
So put that one
Yep.
there. Then I'm gonna gain 1 VP for each.
Do you want to score that first before? I was just saying, you score that first before you.
Did it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna gain 1 VP for each unique I spent, so 3.
Nice. So that is a total of
9 per turn.
lovely.
And then
And that gets ready. You never know, this one might be like your best. Yeah.
I'm going to activate the abilities. What does the green one do?
One of every resource.
Give the good to another.
Yeah, you can use this for anything, yeah. Just like you could go to a shop and buy the version of it. So, yeah.
Looks like it's to a safe ball. You're taking photos of trouble, silly things. Anything I can know. I'll do you a deal. If I beat Curly at side,
2 bread.
right, just take a photo of that, mate, and do it all that.
So this is the base game. It comes with this very beautiful map. This is not blinged up under any
Right,
bit
and
of it, which is again is unusual for my games because I do quite like customization type of thing.
And then I'm going to use this one to pay the cost of an enchantment to score it and leave where it is.
That's what you should
Pay
have done with the one you wanted to do. Because then you
this
could-
one. I'm going to do 3 of them for it.
Yep.
So for another
Right.
4
4.
or 6. I don't know, 4.
We've got 15.
So yeah, that's 3 times. So for 1 set of 2, you get nothing. 2 sets of 2, you get.
It's another 4 then.
So yeah, he gets 4 EP for that.
So you?
Light blue.
Light blue. Need to kind of move these little babies up a little bit.
Oh yeah, then gift good to another person to gain 2 more VP from the green one. Yeah.
What you doing?
Gifting you an iron to gain 2 more VP for Plant Dragon.
Oh, look at me.
Did the 2 more go on there or?
No, we have not given your
Light blue.
light blue one.
Yeah.
Racing up ahead, guys.
So that was a turn, and then yeah, I'm done.
What a day.
Yeah.
So these just bin now, yeah.
I mean, maybe
I'm
not
keeping my.
just kind of basking in the sunlight, I would say. Yeah.
Chonkers.
So your best one's probably at the minute is that one, isn't it?
That's
I suppose,
awesome.
if you wanted to do a bit of enchanting,
Chonkers is my
I
favourite.
guess you've got to look at everybody else and see, is it like
That's such a
yeah,
good
probably
name for a
not.
dragon.
Probably not.
Better than Sunlight.
You never know.
Oh, the sun dragon's called Sunlight.
Big work.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Be
I
more
guess.
original.
But
Yeah.
there's no
Well, I mean,
Go
you've got 3 of those really. So, yeah, I mean, I always think
it'd be better off going
the
here,
least better.
here than here because there's nothing.
That's true.
else on the
Although
shop,
you
so.
could lose 3 victory points to gain 3 coins, or pay 2 coins to gain 6. You've got 2 coins, so that might actually be a nice one to go on. Because you're not going to gain the stuff. If you're enchanting,
Yeah.
you're not gaining the stuff anyway. So that would be probably quite a good one to go on for your.
So can I enchant and do that?
Yeah. So if you
Your
enchant, you don't
hopeful
get
one.
the stuff.
Yeah.
Got a whole
So
round
it
bag.
doesn't matter how many. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the worry when you're looking at one. It's like,
Yeah.
I hope I make it.
Oh no, you don't.
If not, you've actually got.
I mean, if you want to go on that one, you can go on it.
Yeah.
You have to pay him something crap.
So I
You
can
get fire through the dragon.
so I can
Yeah.
enchant and fire all through them.
Yes.
Right.
So it'd be worth just paying him 1 coin to go to that good shop.
All right. I'll do
Part of
that.
his master plan.
I'll draw some bread.
It's up to you.
Toast. Yeah, some toast.
Nice.
So you're enchanting, yeah?
Yeah. This one.
Mirror
them
of 2.
together.
Okay, so you're going to pay what, 3?
3 of
Yep.
those and 3 of those.
Yep.
Favourite game so far then, Martin?
So that gives you 4 victory points, and you are light blue. Yeah, you're yellow. It's light blue. That's doing even more stuff, isn't it? So that is there, and then you get to fire
All 3.
all 3. Yeah.
So I get 6.
Yep.
All right.
You can only have 2 of the same kind.
Yeah, 3 different resources twice, basically.
Can I have some the leaves?
You want 2 leaves?
Yes, please.
Okay. And what about the other 4?
Cut some jewels.
Yeah.
And the other 2?
Me.
And
then I can
gift something to somebody to gain another. I'm just saying, if you, instead of having 2 meat that time, if you had a metal, you could give it to over there because you won't be able to use it after this next turn. But that's a bit mean.
Yeah, it's a bit.
So
You can give me a coin out
Be
of it.
nice. No, I'm going to say that.
I'm going to give you some
Aw,
bread.
that's nice, isn't it?
For 2.
I suppose Mary is good on
2
bread.
So there.
That's a pretty good exchange, isn't it? A piece of toast for 2 points. That's worth it, I think.
Yeah.
So, I think that is you done, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Need to replace anything else?
Let's try and look at that. 3 toasts twice.
There's lots of counting of resources now, isn't there, to see what's worth doing.
I don't have many resources.
No, it's not going to take. That's not going to take long to count, is it? That's a bit harsh.
I got quite a bit.
Sorry.
I've got 4.
But they're very nice resources.
At this time in the morning, that the amount of time could be.
I can't count higher than 4 at the minute, so it's a good
Yeah,
job.
exactly. It's.
So this is like the most blingy shop now. You're going to get
Diamonds.
5 gems and a leaf.
So, could you move the purple onto here, please? enchanting.
Gathering and enchanting, right.
So I'm going to do this one here.
Yep.
According to my
Yep. For the thing you don't have, yeah, that's fine.
so that's 2
Two
iron
iron, yeah.
and potion.
Yep.
Look at that.
I'll get all of those for you.
That's
That one.
6 weekly.
Yeah.
And then I get to fight
Keeper
alongside
of the
Lord Dragons. So I
Bobbins.
would like a green dragon, please.
That one.
Yeah. Good job. Thank you.
Olive. Old olive.
And then I've got 2 green ones there, which is gift a good to another player to gain 2.
Yep. If you want to.
If everyone's looking at now with smiling, oh, me, I'd love
You
the little
one of
extra.
those.
Yeah.
2 more.
Two more big
Hell
things.
yeah, I want
Yeah.
5 resources.
And I'll take another one.
Even more.
Yeah, no one's too good for charity at this
Collusion.
time of morning, are they?
That's my turn.
Yeah, because potions aren't needed for anything.
So, are you right to flip
Oh, yeah.
over that dragon in the town?
Oh, fine.
Thank you.
Still no potions.
Empanadas. Empanadas.
Cool. Could you move my dragon
This one?
over there?
Yeah.
And I'm going to enchant it.
Move what?
2.
Nice. That gives you 2 VP.
Yep.
And you
Oh, is that what they're for? I didn't know they were for.
Yeah, they're wild.
Oh, then you can check that.
this
He's
one.
not doing it. So
And
you got it.
you get to fire off all the dragons.
Which one? Many
Oh,
resources.
Sorry, there's so many there, I can't push them.
Any other guys?
You can't get tired, is it?
Can I get a dragon?
No.
So draw a dragon, which one do you want, or do you want
Can you
the
give
shot?
me the gem dragon?
This one?
Yep.
And then you do the swapping if you like, and firing off of
I'm
that.
going to
So
swap
He was not impressed.
one of them.
do you mind which one it is, or are you
No.
not bothered?
I'm going to
Toast.
swap them both. for
Oh,
the
okay,
seconds.
okay.
Toast. That's a toast shop.
And can I get a potion dragon enemy
Yes.
dragon?
Oh, what, sorry?
A potion enemy dragon. And then
Filling.
I'm going to.
Have you got another sunshine that says about the same shot?
After enchanting, gain
Yeah.
2 per enchantment of the same type and task.
So you've got
2 toast, 2 diamond,
Right.
1 potion, 1 steel, 1 leaf.
I think it's of the same type as the one you just did the enchantment of, so the
I
bread.
presume so.
Oh, so 2 toast then.
Yeah, so 2. So that is, again, 2 per, that's 4. Am I being stupid?
No, that's right.
Cool. And you are
Dark blue.
Dark blue. Simple maths is hard at this time. Simple maths is
What are you going to do?
difficult for me at any point at the
Probably
day.
not what you think I'm going to do.
Oh.
Can I see the new...
Can indeed. Creme brulee.
Potions.
Potions, iron and leaves.
I'm sorry, did you say creme brulee?
Creme brulee.
No, I'm sorry. You're speaking my language.
Favourite pudding. Now we need leaves. Many leaves.
Just being aware, just remember that as soon as the dragons have gone from the deck, or the enchantments have gone, you end up
I'm not winning.
Game.
It doesn't matter.
You might, you're not that far behind. What colour are you?
I'm green.
Not that far behind.
So one now.
I feel like purple's got this.
time is.
One now. Two potion.
That's not far. We're not running too far behind. I reckon we're going to be done
Right.
within a few minutes. I reckon.
So
Probably.
I think...
Nah. Everyone just
And
stall
then I
it.
just
Speed
draw...
Flamecraft.
I just...
Stall it.
Right.
Bread.
Oh,
the bread.
you've got to pay him.
That's
Pay
all
him
right.
good.
Have some...
Bribe him off with a bit of iron.
So I'm then going to enchant
Yep. Creme brulee, yeah?
creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
So
6. And
You did.
are light. No, you're light blue, aren't you?
I'm
You're green.
green.
You took
1,
my
2,
favourite
3,
pudding.
4, 5, 6. On the bread.
On the bread line.
Beautiful.
the
Oh,
bread
that hasn't happened yet. It's not really there. You
And
can
then
see that.
I get to draw three dragons.
Hell yeah.
So,
Do those till the game ends.
Can you give them mine?
You can, but then I have to chuck it
I mean,
out
I
to-
could,
by the
but I
time-
feel like that's just...
So you did.
They could use it that turn, so it might benefit them.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, they have to suck it off.
I mean, it will end either way, so I'll just grab those 3.
Trigger in the end.
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah.
So let me just refresh my memory on the end of the game scenario, people. Nobody wins.
No one wins.
Everyone has one last go. Everyone, including yourself, I believe. Trade in coins for reputation, and then you score your moon type fantasy dragons.
Sweet. Yeah, so your
I
turn.
don't know what to do now. How much are coins worth?
I believe they're worth 1. I'm just looking
Yeah.
it up.
Nothing,
I'm
sir.
just looking at it right now.
It's a bit shit.
Leftover coins.
Such a bitch.
Player returns all coins in their supply to a fountain and gains 1 reputation per coin.
Well, that's not worth it, is it?
It's because it's thrown in the wishing well. Come on, people. Use your thematic feelings here.
Thematic feelings.
Yes, you heard me. Words.
Thematic feelings.
Thematic feelings.
Dragon.
I'm not tired, you're tired.
You all enjoy Flamecraft?
No, it's rubbish.
Rubbish.
No, it's alright, it's good.
Even if it is rubbish, look how sweet it is.
I really like it.
I get to draw a dragon.
Oh, like
Someone's dragon stood on his head.
No, I
though.
kind of know what's
This is it. Well, the first game is always
That's my
is the
dragon.
write-off, isn't it?
Don't judge him, he's tired.
I'm not tired, you're tired.
Right, so I'm
I'm
going
not tired, you're tired.
to pay for VP.
I'm not tired, you're tired.
Take a coin.
Oh, thank you.
That's me done.
So now it's about getting rid of as much crap. So
So,
that one,
that's what I
yeah,
was
I reckon
gonna do.
that's your best
That's
go.
you. You should have done it when you
Yep,
had
so I
a
reckon
chance.
that's the one. That's the one for you.
Where am I? There.
No!
There. I'm gonna enchant
Enchant.
this one. So I need one of those.
Yep.
I got greedy.
You did. You should have gone for the one you had.
3 of them.
To
Yep.
be fair, it was kind of
Absolutely.
6 I want to have.
6
I took an opportunity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Payment.
6.
To be
Do
fair,
you mind sticking up
I
my
can-
Smith mark,
yep.
please? And you
be-
can fire off
I
the
do.
dragons.
to be fair,
That is
there's
game 2
another
of
one
1
that I
good.
can do. Not
Does
too.
it even matter now what I take? Because
Not
it's
really.
In fact, there's another 2 I
let
can
me
do
just
there.
double check.
So,
I don't think anything happens with your
of course, there's 2 more people to go in front of me, so I could get well and truly cocked.
May have looked quite a bit of resources as well.
Yeah, I don't think your
Yeah,
resources
no,
count for
yeah.
anything, so whatever you like.
2 again.
I've got a little bit of a lead, so I might have to
Place a dragon in a town. So
You might, and then like everyone could come along with it.
place that.
Yeah, so
I've
you
got
could
12
put it as
fancy dragons at the
point
game.
3 VP.
I win.
I did really badly with
Got that.
dragons.
So could I get
Yeah, you put it there, and you get 3 VP.
place that?
Nice, 3 VP. Yep,
1, 2, 3.
perfect.
And then the last one. Gain 2 of 1 good from
Yeah, just gain 2 of resource.
Anything.
Oh, so it's iron or meat. Yeah,
It's a...
lovely.
You go, done.
Have you got any rainbow in it?
No.
You say rainbow?
Yeah, I meant
You mean a moon?
sunshine.
Sun, yeah.
Or moon?
Yeah, no, I meant sun. Have you got any sunshine ones?
I've
Crack
used
out now,
before,
it's the
yeah.
last turn, yeah.
I'm done,
I
yeah.
got 2, but I can't use them.
What, at what point do I trade these for VP?
You've had your
I mean, you
last
could
turn
get 1,
anyway.
Yeah.
so you get to fire off the
I
shot.
couldn't use
but
them on my
that's
turn. I didn't make conditions for them.
At what point do I trade? Can I
at
trade
the
these?
end. Yeah.
Right again.
Everyone's faces are going blurry.
Come in.
I've caught up
Everyone's
there.
faces are going blurry.
What is this part of it? Is this...
It's just running around the park getting points.
Okay.
So whoever, I mean, they give you these so that once you've passed 50, because yeah, that happens, you can turn it over and be like
Okay.
50 plus 80.
I feel like
I
nobody
didn't need
gets
to do
past.
that when I was raised, not surprisingly.
That's a hard way to get there.
It's
Didn't
the
even
winner
hit
who
30.
has furthest round.
Yeah. So if you could enchant it, there's no gem enchantments there. No. So your options, and you could pay one of those to enchant that shop if doing so meant you could fire off something that was useful to you.
Then I will move to this one.
This one.
And gain a diamond,
Yep.
please.
Diamonds are forever.
Play a dragon.
You do.
I think I'm the only one that got rid of all my dragons.
Sorry?
I'm the only one that got rid of all my dragons.
No. That shows good placing ability.
I have a plan.
I will place here.
Is it two?
Two dragons.
Yep,
Two,
It's
and
coming.
then I can gift a good
you can.
to a player. Well,
It doesn't matter, but yeah, you're not going to get that these for it, so.
And I get
Two more.
and that's my turn.
Can you pass the dragon over?
This one.
No,
This one.
Dot.
the dark.
You knew which dragon.
You know exactly which dragon he wanted.
Enchanting or
He needed to
enchanting people.
specify.
2 toasts and 3 irons, yeah?
So,
2 toasts, 3 irons, yeah, then you've got there.
four.
Place of beef, 4 VP.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
Dragon.
a dragon, why not?
Can I have the grass dragon?
This one.
Which knows, and that lives. Where's the other?
This one.
Gain 1, yeah,
Do
use
these
each
class
unique.
as...
No, it's the artisan dragons.
Oh, I got...
You've got one each kind, haven't you? You little clever sausage. So VP for each one. Yep.
So 6.
Well, and you've got 5 unique ones.
Oh, he's coming.
Rounds in at the end with this end of thingy scoring, just like someone else I know. Looking at you, Andrew Curley.
It's not the end of round yet.
Yeah, but it nearly is. It's the end of his round, isn't it?
It's not the end of the round.
No. But you think, oh no, it's all right. And then he just comes on from the back and just wipes over everyone like a big bulldozer of point scoring. Oh no, I don't think I'm in the lead. Trams on through.
1, 2...
How are you playing 3? How are you playing 3 dragons?
Swap the 3 purple dragons for 3 red dragons.
Yeah.
Then I get to flame
Yeah.
You do.
He cheated.
This is a very Andrew Curley combo move here.
That's what I can do.
It's what he would have done if he was sat there, though. Just saying.
You're a winner.
It shows forward planning and careful consideration. I'm just jealous that I can't do that.
Could
It
I
would be if you
have
only did it one
another
time, because it would
enchantment?
blood time.
We enchantment.
It's very irritating, I tell you.
If I've read my cards right,
That's limited. That is the song of my life.
may not have.
If I'd have done that,
No,
yeah.
it's an end game thing, so I don't know if I can't do it yet. 'Cause we have an end game.
Well. Let's
some
just.
in-game, I'm not sure.
I
I'm
was
pretty
that was
sure
at the end.
that
End of the game.
That one gets some floor. That one
Once
gets
all players have their final turn, then you play the end of the game reputation, so you do your leftover coins, and then you do your fantasy dragons. It's the very last thing you do.
That's cool.
But you cannot then, at that point, use your coins or wild resources while you throw them in the fountain.
I'm going to move there and enchant.
Will-o-wisp or orcish orchids?
Orcish orchids.
Lovely. With 2 diamonds and 3 toast.
You get nothing.
4 VP, and what colour are you?
Green.
Lovely. And 1 dragon, if you should so desire it. You've only got one from the park, so. Gems or iron. So you're orcish orchids, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then you can fire off all of those if you like.
Yeah. So,
Donate the resources.
You're going to
Get full.
gift goods to people for.
Doesn't matter who you give it to now because you're the
It's
last.
not
Yeah.
irrelevant.
it could potentially
It
matter.
might if you, yeah. If you've
Yeah.
got special
However, I
dragons
do
and
not
things.
have that information,
No,
so
Oh, guess.
you're not getting any.
I don't need
He
any.
doesn't trust you, clearly. Have you got a previous?
No.
No,
He
just,
just doesn't like the cut of your jib.
Doesn't like
Fair
me.
enough. Fair enough.
yeah. So that's that. I think that's
Okay.
it.
That's it. Everyone's done. So convert your coins into VP. Coins.
One. What colour are you?
One.
Purple. And 3 for you.
3.
Throw it in the fountain. Yeah. Get a wish.
Put in the fountain.
In the fountain.
Yeah, in the fountain. Yeah, there you go.
Any more coin conversion? Right now, end of goal scoring. So, your moon fancy dragons.
Return
Wanna
each
go
one
round
to your
and-
hand to get 3 for each.
Nice.
So 9.
So I'd do the other ones first, otherwise you
I can't do the other two.
Okay. Cool. So,
They're not triggerable.
okay. So you get 9 then. I can't remember which colour you were. Sorry. 38.
So I got one for each starter shot without matching starter. I don't think that is.
So that is a starter shop and it does have a matching starter. That's a starter shop and it does. That's a starter shop and it does. That is.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's that. Touch the thing.
Plus 2 for every other pair you have. I have 2 other pairs.
What's that there?
Yeah.
So 4.
Yep.
And then 1 for every potion dragon in town. If they're the most dragons in town, I get plus 3.
And are they? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, definitely not. There's
Well,
more. There's more. 3.
6 potions.
6
Right.
dragons.
Yeah, it's just tied.
I think friendly ties are counted for everything else in this game. When they are the most of 6. If they are the most of 6,
Yeah.
without counting, they are the most of 6.
Yeah,
They are the
6,
most
6.
of 6. So you get 3 for each one.
So he's won that.
So 1 for every 2 potions, and then an extra 3.
Yeah.
So that is
6.
Okay.
So that's where all the good dragons were then.
Sat in your hand there. Go on
Literally
then.
all of them.
So one repetition for each start shot with matching ones, so you get all 6. Because they all have the correct starter
Yep.
dragon.
So I've got
So you get 6, yeah. Yeah. 1 for each good you have 2 or less of at the end. So
1,
you've
2.
got 3.
Oh, 2 or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3, extra 3 there. Yeah. And 1 heart for every 2 iron dragons in town. 3 if they're the most. Are iron dragons the most? Were they joined?
They were joined. No, meat was joined.
Okay. So 1 for every 2 iron dragons. So
It's 5,
so
so 2.
2.
2.
2 more. Yep.
That's it.
Anybody else is?
Yeah, same as this one, but with meat dragons, so I get 6.
Yep.
So purple 6, please.
6.
At least I'm not. Maybe I'll be last.
Maybe.
Be last.
Go on then. What are your
I'll go rubbish. Right. That one doesn't score because I don't have 3 toast. 1 for every 2 toast dragons
That's
in
5.
town. So 2.
2.
That's it.
And that is the end of the game, everyone. So, in first place, yeah, round of applause for everyone playing this. Dark Blue. Dark Blue in first place. Second place, Pale Blue.
Thank you.
Ta-da!
Here with the blues.
Third place, Yellow.
Thank you.
Fourth, Purple. And a very solid fifth. Lance Dragon.
Flash
Fabulous. Well done, everyone. So this has been Flamecraft, and I should know the producer or the designer because that'd be helpful, wouldn't it? It's a lady's name.
Oh, the designer.
Yeah. Tang? Somebody Tang. That is without
Stephanie Tang.
Sandra Tang.
Oh.
Nearly. Sorry, Sandra. Sandra Tang, and designed by Maddie Vega, and it is from Lucky Duck Games.
Sorry, Stephanie.
Throw it all in here and I will sort it out. Yeah. Who doesn't love to throw the combos in the box?
Take a short break and then we're back with the lovely relaxing
Scoop it all in.
game.
Sure.
Perfect for you.
Side.
Please tell me
Yeah, just scoop it all.
Yes.
Chuck them in. Oh, this just goes against
Well,
the grain, doesn't it? Throw it all in.
It really does.
Give me something to do. Something
I don't
mindless
want
to
to
do.
teach.
I don't want to take